So just out of curiosity, I'm just wondering how many of you have actually seen the new Hobbit movie. Because if you haven't and you like Lord of the Rings, go fucking see it. Why haven't you seen it yet? You're a fucking idiot. Go fucking see it. It's a great fucking movie. And yeah, so you should go see it if you haven't. But anyways, hey guys, we get a match here today against Redshiner. It's a UU match because it was a move for UU. I'm using this shitty ass team that I made the other day that I used against Joey that I played terribly against him with. But it's got a sub Chandelure, defensive, Kabalion, Scarflagon, SD Wifi, which I'm probably going to cut and get some else in because it's really not doing anything for me. Defensive Blastoise and a special defensive Roserade. Basically, spiking Roserade. Opponent's team, he's got a Bronzong, which this team is kind of annoyed by, except Chandelure can take it, but otherwise, he's got his own Chandelure. I'm assuming he's not going to be sub-split, so yeah, and then he's got the two fighting types, so we can Zapdos, but main threats on his end, I'm going to have to watch out for that Zapdos, just because my only two things that outspeed it will not appreciate coming in on hits, and everything else just is slower and just gets destroyed by it, so I got to see what kind of Zapdos he is and play around that properly. His own Chandelure, again, that'll be a bit annoying, but I should be able to check it well enough, so it shouldn't be too huge of an issue. And then I just gotta watch out for his fighting guys, because I don't have any real good fighting resist. I mean, I do have Chandelure, but then the thing is, Mienshao can have Stone Edge, and the Scrafty can have Crunch, so I'm gonna have to be careful with my Chandelure in that sense, but they shouldn't be too huge of an issue, hopefully, but actually they will be. But I figured he would just go with Bronzong for his lead, just get Stealth Arc right up off the bat, and he does, as I just get a free sub up, so that is actually pretty cool. But now I'm just going to Fire Blast just to be safe, because even if he goes into Suicune, it'll still do a number, which he does go into Suicune, and it does a really nice chunk. Like, that's at least 35%. Like, holy fuck, Chandelure. You are good. So I'm just going to Shadow Ball, just to get some damage off. And it looks like another one should take it out, but I was thinking you might want to switch here, so I was thinking about going for a sub here, so I can have free sub whatever he wants to bring in. But I decided that he might just want to sack Suicune, predicting me to go for that sub. So I just go for Shadow Ball, but he goes into Scrafty. So I should have set up the sub, but hindsight's 2020, right? But since he switches in Scrafty, I don't know what kind he is yet, so I'm going to go into Blastoise because I should be able to roar him out. Worst case, I can Scald him, but first I want to get the Rapid Spin off, just because otherwise I am not going to like switching my shit in, because I got both the Weavile and the Chandelure, then I appreciate taking rocks, so he does get the defense drop from Crunch, so that means this Drain Punch is going to do way more than I would like. So I roar him out now because I don't want him having a bulk up. And then he gets roared in Mienshao. I'm like, come on. That is like a really bad matchup. Like really fucking bad. But he does go for High Jump Kick. Does almost take me out. But I figure here he's not going to go for another one. He might just go for Stone Edge or U-Turn. So I figure let's go into Flygon. She'll be able to bait out whatever wants to come in, which baits out Bronzong, which actually I don't really like that much, but I'll deal with it. So I'm just going to go into Kabalion. He tries to Toxic me. I guess just predicting me to go out to fucking whatever. I guess Blastoise predicting the, or even Chandelure, but whatever the case, just gonna get my own rocks up as he gets his up. I should be able to spin him away later, so I'm not really too concerned. But I'm just gonna go for Sacred Sword because it can hit everything besides Chandelure, and I for some reason thought he wouldn't go out to Chandelure, so luckily he didn't. I get to finish off the Suicune, but now he's gonna go into Zapdos. I don't know why he didn't go into Chandelure yet. I guess I can't give any explanation. But I figured here I could live a hit from the Zapdos, so I just go for Thunder Wave. But he almost takes me out, so he must be like Expert Pelt, because there's no Life Orb leftovers, so... And then he switches to the move here, so I thought he might be offensive at the very least, but then I at first thought like Scarfed or Specs, and then he switches the move, so it's like whatever. But now I'm going to go to Weavile, because I want to threaten him out with a Nice Punch, and I'm just going to go straight for it. I was thinking about just going for an SD or a Night Slash, but I wanted to kill that Zapdos, I didn't want to take any risks. But he's going to go into Bronzong, and I go for Night Slash to get some more damage off. And he goes for Skill Swap, I guess. I think he said he misclicked this turn. It might have been a different turn, I don't remember. But whatever the case, he Skill Swaps. So now I know he has Heat Proof at the very least. Barely take him out with Night Slash, so probably some max damage there. I don't know. But now I'm going to go into Roserade, because I know I should be able to finish him off with Giga Drain. I don't want to go into anything else right now. I don't know, it's like Roserade's the most sackable thing I have at the moment, but he's going to switch into Zapdos' Death Fodder, and I'm just going to finish him off with the Sludge Bomb, so that's the end of Zapdos. That is pretty goddamn nice. But now he's going to go into Mienshao. I know I can take one of any hit, and he goes for HPS, so I know for sure I can take that, but he crits me, so that's kind of the end of Roserade. But I do have Flygon at the very least, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go for Outrage, because I did a damage calc. Earthquake will not, or has a chance of not killing Mienshao, so I need to try and take the chance of Outrage, and I know that Bronzong was just going to die from switching anyways, but now he's going to go into the Scrafty, and I think he might have misclicked this turn. I wasn't really paying attention because I'm smoking and I just randomly checked the chat after a little bit, but he said he misclicked at some point, but he does get a bulk up with the Scrafty, so that kind of sucks, but now I can go into Blastoise, and I gotta basically bank on a burn, because otherwise the Scrafty is just gonna wreck my face. But just go for Scald. I think I'm just short of Torrent range right there, but he hits me in Torrent range right there, so at the very least, I do also get the burn, so that was like huge, because now this thing can't really do too much damage to me, and I can safely kill it off instead of having to hope for some weird ass shit with like Chandelure and Flygon. But whatever the case, again, finish him off with Scald here, and that'll be the end of the Scrafty. So that is very, very nice. But now he's gonna go into Chandelure, and I'm just gonna leave him Blastoise as Death Fodder just to see what he does. And whatever the case, I figure that even if he's Choice Scarf, well, not figure, I know if he's Choice Scarf, Flygon will outspeed him. He does not have a balloon that I saw, so I can just take him out with the Earthquake. And then he goes into Mienshao, and again, like I said, I can't kill him with Earthquake, so I'm gonna have to go into Chandelure, sack that, and then I can go back into Flygon and lock myself in Outrage and kill him off, because he's going to take 2 turns of recoil right here from the Life Orb. So there's absolutely no way he's going to live this Outrage. So we're just going to go for the Outrage, and that'll make me the narrow 1-0 victory. So that is the match. So good game. Redshiner. A little bit of hacks towards the end with the Roserade and then the Blastoise shit. But yeah, it's still a fun match. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know. I'm just randomly like bobbing back and forth with my whole body. I don't know why I have to mention that, but whatever the case, I don't know what. But hope you guys enjoyed. Such a blah. Ring on my sub, and later, guys.